Garrett, you played in a lot of games here at LSU, but this is the first time where you're starting in this game. How's that kind of been different, for your preparation?
Yeah, I mean it's been awesome. I wouldn't say it's been different in my preparation. I feel like, I tried to play to my role as best I could whenever it wasn't my opportunity to start and be ready and prepare like I was a starter. But with that being said, it's way different. Getting the reps and getting to work through everything and expecting to play and knowing I'm going to play. It's exciting. I'm really excited for it. And it's still the same thing. Trust my coaching, trust my teammates, and do what I'm told to do and execute and lead the offense. So.
Brian and Malik, these are guys you've been thrown to for 3 years, right?
Yes, sir.
At practice and
Yep.
everything. So how encouraging? We're told they're going to play, right? So how does it feel that you're going to have kind of the full offense to work with?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Those are guys I've been working with since, we were all working with the twos in our first fall camp together, so there's chemistry there. And, we're all good friends, all good buddies. So, I'm excited to get out and get an opportunity to play with them. And, I think it's going to be good. So.
Is this a chance to make the first statement, hey, I want to be the guy in 2024. I'm the guy to lead this team next season?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a statement. I know what I'm capable of, and, I know what I'm going to do here. And, I'm just going to trust my coach and trust my teammates and do what I'm told to do and lead the offense. And I wouldn't say I'm trying to make a statement or anything like that. I've been here. I know what to expect. I've been here, worked, and, I'm excited. So.
Garrett, obviously this bowl game you're going to have the full complement, but who are you seeing in the wide receiver core that, because who's going to be year one, the two, the three? Who are some guys that we didn't see a whole lot of this year that you think are that next group to fill those spots for you?
I mean, I think a lot of that freshman class has worked their tails off. Shelton and KP and Kai and Jalen, all those guys, and even Pimpton and Mac and we have a really good, solid young group that has really worked, and they've got better and better and better. And they've had great examples to learn from in Malik and BT and Kyron, and Aaron Anderson too. And so I think they've made strides, and I'm really excited to continue to keep working with those guys and for us to keep going. So.
What is the biggest takeaway learning behind someone like Jaden Daniels?
Yeah.
I mean, the Heisman winner.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Especially having. We had the competition 2 years ago, and we made each other better every day, and that I think was the best part, and I think that's helped my career the most was having to compete against such a high-level player every single day, and we went at it and we pushed each other, and there were no off days, and we made each other better, and I think that's what I took away the most was that competition and learning things and seeing how things work, and I think that was huge. So.
Has he given you any advice?
Yeah, I mean, we talk, we're obviously, we spend a lot of time together. We're around each other every day. We don't really have a life. This is our life. So, we've had a lot of talks, and so it's been good.
This Malik receiving record, is it something that just kind of take it as it comes, and if it happens in the game, or is he try to knock this thing out quick? Or
I don't know. You'd have to ask Malik that question. I don't want to speak for him on that or the plan. But I hope he gets to play the whole game. He's a very talented player, obviously, as we all know. Should have won the Blenikoff. He's the best receiver in college football, and I'm excited to get to play with him.
Just the overall team, the fact that Jaden at this point is the only guy that we know of that's not going to play. When teams across the country are decimated with their rosters, right? What does that say about you guys in this game?
Yeah, I mean, I think it means a lot. I think it shows the buy-in of the program, the buy-in of Coach Kelly's methods. It's our process that he always talks about. And, I think we've done a good job as a team growing from last year. And our record may not be as good as it was last year, but I think as a team we've made strides forward in the direction of buying into the program and doing the right things day in and day out. Coach Flint works a lot with us on that. It's just repetition. And it's just like anything. I mean, it's repetition playing quarterback, it's repetition playing receiver. Well, it's repetition of being a part of this program and doing the little things we're supposed to do every day, doing them right, doing them on time, and building the program that we want to build. So.
Gary, would you say you're more of a dual threat quarterback than people think you are? People just think you're a pocket guy. And
yeah.
I mean, what is your average 40 time? You willing to share that?
I don't know what my 40 time is. I know I hit 21 miles per hour this summer. Yeah, I would say I can run a little bit more than people know. I would say my play style tends to rely on my arm more, but I don't think that my feet is a weakness of my game at all. And I'm excited to get to show that when I get the opportunity. So.
How important is it to potentially get to another 10-win season back-to-back years?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important. I think that's one of our goals. I think it's big for our program. Now, like I said, for us, like I said, as a team, as a program, we've been focused on the little things, and can't look at overall records. That can't be your goal. It's doing every day, doing things right. So,
How has it been working with Joe Sloan and also Mike Denbrock, being the play caller?
Yeah, it's been awesome. I love the relationship I have with Coach Sloan and Coach Denbrock. I wouldn't want to be coached by anybody else. I'm getting to work with them every single day, and it's been really good for me. Coach Sloan has really, really helped me become a better player and a better person. And getting to work with him one-on-one every day it's definitely helped my career a lot. And I think that was part of the reason why I came back was Coach Sloan and the relationship we have and the ability that I believe he has to coach me. So.
2021 Arkansas, that was like the first time I think you played.
Yeah.
Was that max one series and he was out?
Yeah, I think it was 3, and then it was me. Yes, sir. Something like that. Yes,
Okay.
Sir.
How would you compare yourself from that point to now?
Yeah, I would say I'm a totally different player, just mentally. I mean, that's 3 years ago. Just the growth I've got to have mentally, and everything's still there. He's still the same player, but he's a more experienced player. He's learned how to take care of the football. He's learned when to stretch it down the field and when to not stretch it down the field. And he's learned most importantly how to run the offense and lead it and take over and put my foot down if I think something's right and I'm going to stand on it. And I think that's the biggest thing for me is building that confidence in this building, building the confidence in this offense. And I think that's the biggest difference.
You didn't embrace the gunslinger mentality, right? You didn't like that label.
No, I wouldn't say I don't embrace it, but I would say that that's not completely who I am. I mean, if you asked me if I was a gunslinger, I'd say yes, but I'd say I'm a smart gunslinger. So there you go.
You were compared to like Manziel, the way he plays it a little bit, in terms of running around and making. How do you? Because there is that upside that you can make those kind of plays. The decision making, is that what you feel like you've improved upon the most?
Yeah,
or?
I mean, I think I've done a decent job of improving everything in my game, and like I said, that's paid a part huge into Coach Sloan and what he's worked with me on. And I think I kind of took a step back when he got here and really just kind of evaluated everything, and we were honest with each other about where I was and what I needed to improve on and how I needed to get better. And I think that was one of the best things that's ever happened to me, was just sitting there and being honest and understanding my flaws and how to improve them and raise the floor and, continue to work to raise the ceiling as well.
Time for a couple more if anybody has something.
Obviously, everybody's going to compare you to Jaden just simply because it was his team this year, but I feel like you have more of the louder vocal leadership than him. How is the team kind of, I guess, responding to you because it is a different style?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, we are definitely different in that aspect, but, there's no one right way to lead, and Jaden was a leader. You may not have seen him yelling and screaming and talking to people, but he led by example, and he led in his own way. And, just because we're different in the way that we lead, I don't think that that's affected anything. I think that leadership in that spot in the quarterback room is still there, whether or not I'm yelling or he was quiet, And, I think also one of the things Jaden improved on was that is, he started to speak out more, and it helped him a lot this year and helped us this year. So I wouldn't say that there's a big difference or a big fall off. So.
We'll do one more.
How do you think it's going to feel when you are out there for your first true start?
Oh, man. It's going to feel good for sure. I've been waiting a long time for this, and I'm really excited, and it's going to be, I'm going to be focused on not getting caught up in the moment, I mean, this is what I love to do. I love to play the sport of football, and I love to represent this university, and getting that opportunity to do so is going to be fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. But, my goal is to win the game and to play good, so that's what I'm going to be focused on.